Hi folks, we're going to make this. I'm going to show you how to do it. Another note, the orders, if you order between now and Friday, they will go out on Saturday morning. Okay, right, good morning everyone. Now I've got some purple fabric here. Now I'm going to be selling this in the shop. It is a table runner and I managed to pick them up really cheap. And it's beautiful, this purple. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is edged and it's really long strips. So if you're interested on for Halloween, you know, doing Halloween, whatever, run along and grab one now because they're going up really cheap. So they came in a pack and I don't need them all, but I wanted the colour. So I've also got some taffeta, green taffeta. It's wired taffeta, but I'm going to be taking the wire out. And I've got some spare leaves. I've already cut the base for underneath the flower. And then I've cut some purple organza. So I'm just going to move all of that out the way. I should pop that up there for a minute. And we're just going to play. And you know me, I've also got some of these purple flowers. Or in my case, I like these. These are the, we sell all of these in the shop. And I'm just sorting out the bit at the side of me. I don't want to waste the glue. Oh, and I've got like a key that I thought I had some thin purple ribbon. Just a minute. I've got some of this, which I can use. I want to transfer from this key. I may not use it, but you know, you never know. I really could do putting both of those in together. Come on, mate. That's it. And then what I'm going to do is just to pull that through, and that knocks that onto place. And then I'm just going to cut that. That won't go to waste. It always gets used up. We waste nothing. I'm a little bit out of breath. I've just been up and downstairs 3 times. I need to be careful. Right then. So let's get started. So I've got my disc for the bottom. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Oh, we can make the leaves. So this is the 2-inch wide. It's taffeta ribbon, and I'm going to need to do that and then that, so we'll cut that there, and I'll just cut 3 of those, I think, that length. Yeah, so that's measuring, let's see, 5 inches. Like that. Now I do need to take out the wire because I don't need the wire in. Right, I'm going to put my lamp on, light on, because I think I'm going to need the extra light. Yes, so I made this colour up using mica powder. Now we've got some mica pots in. I've only got 3 colours in at the moment. And water. And that's all it is. It settles normally to about there, and then this is like a purple clear water, and then the mica in the bottom, but you just give it a quick shake. I've had this one, ooh, I called it Fancy Grape, and I've had this one years and years and years, and I've used half of it, but it'll go nicely with this colour. I've also fished out a green Cosmic Shimmer, which is the Golden Mint, which is that absolutely beautiful colour. So I'm just going to, that'll take a while to, oh no, and it's done it, look. Probably won't, I use a brush with them because these don't spray anymore. I need to get some fresh spray bottles. And then this one is Lilac Night, which is that, which matches the colour that I'm going to be using. Because that's for, I'm going to be doing, spraying some doily. Or colouring some doily. Because it's going to be a multi-flower. That's lovely. Really gorgeous colour. But we'll do all that in a minute. For now, I want to make the flowers up, and I'm just going to do the leaves. So with the leaves, like I say, I've got my cotton. There's enough on here to do at least one, maybe. I might get all 3 done. Just 5 inches, fold it over. I'll do it this end first because I'm a right-hand stitcher. I've done my knot, and you're just basically folding it over to the centre, towards the centre, and do that. Fold that one over as well. Doesn't matter if there's a gap here at all. You just need it corner, you know, so that's corner to the middle. And then we're going to seal this off after we've made the leaf. And it's as simple as that. There's nothing... look at that. I can use them both ways, and I'm going to use it that way today, I think. There's nothing hard in doing what I've just done. And then we just seal that off with a couple of tacking stitches. Cut. Take your lighter, and you're just going to burnish the ends. See, like all them loose bits. Like that. And that's the first one. Now, like I say, you can use them either way. I want to use mine that way today, I think, instead of that way. I'm going to make 3 of those up. And they're so easy. Again, 2-inch wide. And obviously, the size of the leaf will depend on the width of this and the length. And because this does fray and I haven't burnished it first, do be careful when stitching across the edge, because you don't want it to come undone. Like that bit. Okay. So I'm just going to pop that to where I want it. That's it. Well, I hope you've been seeing this, because I'm not doing it again. Like I say, I think you have. And there you go. So that's my leaves ready, and I'm just going to pop my needle away. Although I'm going to need that out, aren't I? Let me use the other one if I can. Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to sew this one. I don't have any purple with me. I mean, it doesn't matter, you're not going to see it anyway. This all gets covered. So again, let me just do that. Don't need to double it. It's a crochet thread that I've got. We do have them for sale, but I think at the moment we've sold out. I need to go get some more. Now what I've done is I've cut, remember it's a flat ribbon that I've made, and I've cut these at say 24 inches. So 24 inches, it's probably too much. I'm not fussed about it. We can cut it down. I'll be able to see what it's like as I'm stitching it. This one is the 1.5 inches wide, and that's 1 inch. So what I'm going to do now, I've curved them. So I've just cut it on a curve. There's the seam on the edge, which is great. That's what I want. And I've just burnished them with the lighter. Okay. So now all I'm going to do is to stitch them. And I'm stitching them 0.5 centimetre away from the edge, because this hasn't been burnished. I'll do that at the end. But it's like a rosette flower. Now, if you level your stitches out, you're going to get a good ruffle that's even. Although I put a knot in it, I'm not pulling it all the way. So this is the 1.5 inches at 24 inches. You might get away with doing it smaller. I'm going to see as I go along. So if I don't need it, I'll cut it off. See, it's already nearly a flower. I want a bit of gather in this. To all the newbies, if you use the right amount of fabric, your flower will not pucker. It will lay, ruffled but flat. If you put too much in, then you risk of your flower looking unnatural and just too much, basically. I think that's going to do for this lot. So all I'm going to do now is to fasten this together. I'm going to pull that a little bit tighter. Okay, and then we're just going to fasten this together and then do the next layer, because I'm having a double layered flower, or might change my mind. People know me. I can often change my mind. I have to see the flower at the end. So I'm going to triple knot this actually. Let me just see. Because I've done that, rounded the edge there and sealed it, it looks fine. I don't have to worry about joining it or anything like that. Possibly a little bit too much in here. So I'm just going to take my lighter and do all the ends. Get rid of all the oddments. And we're going to do that both ways as well. Right, I see that's more like a rosette. So you take your finger and thumb, middle finger and thumb, top and bottom, like that. And then you just work around. You're evening your material out. Like that. There is a little bit too much. So I would do 20 inches, no more. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, I've got the base of mine. That will go on there, but not just yet. Not just yet. So I've got that one. We'll leave that to one side, and we're going to do this one that's 1 inch wide now. So I want a good ruffle in this. Although for this one, I'm going to cut 6 inches from it. It's too much. I don't want it too big. That won't go to waste. We can use that up in another one. Okay. I don't want it too much in the middle. So I am putting some flowers and stamen in. Oh, I might just put a pearl in. I'm not sure. I never know what I'm going to do. Got some beautiful big pearls next to me. So I may just do that. Leave some for tying it up. Or tying it off, whatever you want to call it. Watching a great series with Ray last night. It's The Gangs of London. Absolutely very brutal, but it's good. We've got right into it, the pair of us. So if you haven't got anything to watch, it is about gangs, so you've got to expect a bit of brutality, but it's extremely good. So if anybody wants to watch something, get the teeth into. Right, so I'm just going to pull that as tight as it'll go, but not tight. I'm not pulling it tight. I'm just doing it as tight as it'll go. And then we'll sort this out. Cut it. And then, like I say, I'm just going to sort out the centre. which is to burnish underneath all the loose bits and then do it from the front as well. Like that, and that's it. And then I'm going to take this one. Now, the opening's here, so I'm going to do that on the opposite end. The opening's there, so that's on the right, this is on the left. And it does help to do that.
Sorry.
I'm just filming.
What drink?
I'll have a fresh one, please.
Cocked up there, isn't it?
Yeah, just do it in the other one or the ordinary one. Yeah, that's nice. That's how I want that. See? It makes a beautiful flower. Really pretty. So, gorgeous gathered flower. I'm just going to make sure we've got it lined up. That's it. Now, where this has been joined, this is where I'll put the first leaf because you'll see more of it. And I do it this way so that I can see how much I want showing, and that's enough. Okay, and the next one I'm going to have here. Like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, I am going to use a pearl, I think. I've got diamante things I can use. Let me just see. Now, I could put that in and it'll look really pretty. But I'm down to my old favourite, which is the big pearl. Have I got any bigger than that? No. See, they just set it off. You just can't get anything as nice. So I'm just going to pop it. Make sure you've got the holes on the side. Pop the pearl in. Push down on that, and that will lift up the material. Now I have somewhere in my little jar, I've got some, do I want that kind of purple or do I want the whites? I might use the white actually. Yeah, I think I'll use the white because it'll stand out more, and we have got white in there. So I've got some stamen. And I just need, oh, just a few. Fold them. Like that. What I do, like I say, is just put a little dab of glue on. And smush it into the middle as well. And then just roll that. And you get a little tuft. And then I'm just going to glue around like that and pop that just in there. See that? Oh, it just brings it to life, doesn't it, really? Make sure it goes in the middle and then it'll glue it all together. Like that. You can spread it out like that. And that goes in there like that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Just makes a difference, doesn't it? Okay, so do I want anything else? Well, I'm going to play around. In fact, I'll leave them out because we now need to make up what that's going on. So I'm just going to put all of this to one side, put my needle away. Now I have this like a doily thing that I'm going to use, I think. But I want to colour them slightly. So now's the time to use my spray. Or whatever I'm doing with it. So I'm going to start and colour the edging, I think. Not sure if this spray still works, to be honest. No, it doesn't. Of course it won't. Why would it? So, to be honest, I'm going to use my dauber. You're not going to see what's in the middle, so it's a shame really to waste it, but I want this type, so sometimes you have to sacrifice a little bit, and we do have to dry this off. And I'm going up to my sister's, you know, Jo, she's got a new flat, and we're going to go put her curtains up for her tomorrow. Ray's going to do it for me. Or for her, should I say, not for me. I've got some more bits that I've been saving for her to take up. She's loving it. She absolutely loves the flat. I'm thrilled for her because she's ended up with a really nice one. And she's almost furnished it. It's nearly all done. Just got a floor to do in that, in the hallway. And all the carpets are in and everything's done, and cooker and whatnot. So, with this one, I'm just going to do the edges a little bit darker. You might not see it. I might totally cover it all up. I have no idea what I'm going to do. My flower, I want it just to sit there, see, like that. So I'm just going to cover that up. But it's like you say, you can do lots of different things. Take a bit of tissue. And I'm first going to cover that. I'm going to use my dauber, you know, just to dab it around. Because I get my hands blathered. And I don't want to. Well, I'll make a pattern of something, won't it? Just taking the worst off, that's all. Okay. Now I'm going to put the heat gun onto it to dry it off a bit. Actually, you're not seeing much of the lighter purple because the darker one's taken over, but I'm not bothered about that. Okay, yeah, I think that's done. That's enough. So, like I said, I was gonna put that back on, but I don't think I might do it on the underneath. We shall see. No, I'm gonna do it. Just a minute, I am going to put that on like a precaution. And then stick my new glue stick in. I'm not doing all the way under the edge of this because I might want to poke things in. I've not finished with it yet, you see. Oops, 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 oops. See, like that. Oops. Get it right, Fee. That's it. That's it. That's how I want it. Like that. Okay. Yeah. I like that. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. So, I've now got some of the purple. And I'm going to do a really quick flower to go here, I think. So I'm just going to take some of this purple ribbon. This is the organza ribbon. I'm going to fold it in half, again about 20 inches. Cut it round so we get a nice finish. See, get a nice full flower, 20 inches. I'm going to put this one here. Going to use my little finger dobber because I'm not going to burn myself, am I? Now with this one, I do have some small diamante, but I think I need something that will show. And I think we're going to use the one I originally had. No, I like that, like that. This is where you can just build on what you've got, you see. I'm going to hang my key. I'm just going to tie a knot in it, and I want to hang a key. Don't ask me why, I just do. I don't have to have a reason for doing it, apart from the fact that I like what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put the key under there. Just tuck it into this space here. Into there. Like that. I'm going to squash it down first before I put the petal back, and then just touch the petal back like that. Right, and then to that I've got some beautiful roses, but I have some other bits and pieces as well, because I've got one of these. Like I said, I always like to use up what I have. Some purple flower, gorgeous. And I think I'm just going to put that one on there like that. Nice combi. And then I've got some of these, which I think we will keep as a stem. Let's just have a look. So I'm just going to do that. Raise one slightly higher than the others. And then we twist it. We bend that back. Let's just snip them ends off. And I think I'm going to just pop that one in there like that, just to fill that gap. Although we can still see the fabric. I'm going to do some here as well. Slightly raise the middle one. Give it a twist. You bend it to give it some leverage where it can hold on. And you just glue the end. And that can also stick in there like that. Pretty, isn't it? Oh, don't worry about pulling that off. Now, under here, I'm going to put some more of the ribbon, I think. I've got a smaller one. Same colour, but smaller. So I'm just going to go get that. I'll be back in a minute. Just making sure you can still see. Just cut a little bit. Just trimming it off. Take my lighter and seal it. that, and then we just, actually half of that will do. And then we just put that over it. Just to hold and keep that secure. That's it, done. You're not going to see it. And look at that, that's gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, we can trim all of these, cut them all at an angle, just showing you here. We can just cut them all at an angle. Trim all of these off at an angle. Do different angles. It's still a little bit damp, that, but I'm not fussed about it. It's not going to be a problem for me. Oh, is that gorgeous? Just pretty. Have I finished with it? Well, you know what? Probably. I just like, I'm going to glue that bit down, I think. Just on that flower. Pin it down like that. That's it. That'll do. I'm not fussed about that one. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? And that can go on any project. If you order between now and Friday, they will go out on Saturday morning. Okay? Come on. Get yourself over to the shop. It's one way of supporting me. And, you know, I do appreciate everybody that shops with me. No matter how small or how large the orders may be. I appreciate everyone. Because without you, I wouldn't exist. And without the orders, these won't exist. So come on. Drop by the shop and place your order. Do you know what? I was thinking about putting that last one in there. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. But then I'm going to show you how I've made this one, okay? Oh, that's not far enough. That needs to go in there a little bit further. There you go. And then we need to grab a few more of these. I just twist them. Fold them up, twist them. Spread them out a bit. That one's going to annoy me, so I'm going to cut that off. It'll just annoy me. Spread it out, wrap a bit of glue around. And then we're just going to poke that in there. Like that. So, I hope that's helpful. And thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.